I'm going to do some baked yogurt, which is it has a similar sort of texture to a creme brulee, but a lot easier to make. Now, at the moment, Chestnut Farm outside Portrush, Alison Chestnut, is developing a yogurt, so hopefully that will be coming out soon. And then we're going to do some honeycomb, and we're going to put we're going to do something with a nice wee local honey, and then we've got some whiskey with some apples. But the first thing is the yogurt, baked yogurt, really easy. So I've just got I've got a local yogurt here. There's a wee bit of vanilla in it, some double cream, and we drop of condensed milk. So that'll sweeten it, and that's us. Okay, so that's, and whisk that together. Just really to bring everything together. You don't have to whisk too much here. And just pour that in. I've got a wee tray lined, there's boiling water in that. Just got a few wee, put that into, you can do this into ramekins, or I'm just using these nice wee glass bowls because I know they're oven proof. Take a wee bit out of that one. Okay, that's it. So oven is at 150 degrees. This will probably take about 15 minutes. We just want a nice wobble, the way you would with a creme brulee. I'm going to do some honeycomb now. So I've got sugar in the pan here. Just fire this up, a wee bit of water. And then some honey. I love the branding on this. It's from Korean, local wildflower honey. Nothing fancy around here, but the honey, oh, beautiful, absolutely stunning honey. So we'll just put a nice tablespoonful of honey in that there, and we just want to bring this up now. We're just going to stir it a wee bit together, but all I want to do is bring that up to about 142 degrees if you have a thermometer. I don't have a thermometer, so I'm going to show you how to do it. And then we're going to hit some bicarbonate into that. So this will take about 5 minutes, so we'll come back to it. This is nicely bubbling now, so it's, and it'll let you know it's nearly ready for the baking soda because it's got this beautiful smell, and the smell is just honey, really. So it's, and the better the honey you use, the more flavour you'll get in this. So we'll just take this a wee bit of the bicarb now, just fire that in. Give that a wee. Okay, so that's our honeycomb. And then what I want to do with this is just take a wee bit of this and batter it down a bit, just to make a wafer. Use non-stick parchment paper for this, or if you have a silicone mat, that will. I'm going to leave it a wee bit nice wee bit of texture to that there too, and we'll just let that. Just going to let that settle, and that'll just set for us. So that's lovely. When you're washing this out, don't try to just wash it. Fill it up with water, and put it back onto the pan to boil again, and that's the self-cleaning. So the yogurts are not too far off it. Well, they're ready actually. So won't take too long. So just let these cool down a wee bit. So again, just a nice wee wobble on them there. Yep. And when they cool down, they'll set nicely, just like a brulee. So while they're cooling down, I'll actually take them out of the pan here, out of the tray, give them a chance. Okay. I'm going to do some. Now this is an apple from my garden, so it's like a a discovery apple, so we'll take a wee bit of more of this lovely honey. We're just going to really cook them very, very slightly, really just a coating on them. So a wee bit of the honey in the pan. Splash of Bushmills. Bushmills and apple, lovely together. And then we'll just slice the apple. See, you get that lovely pink in the middle. Do nice, quite thick slices of this. Let's take the wee core out. Just let that come down a wee bit there, and then we'll add the smell of that. Actually, the combination of that lovely honey and the whiskey is absolutely beautiful. Right, so just add our wee apples to this. We're not cooking them; we just want to keep them nice and crisp. You know, as a sort of a fruity contrast to our yogurt. Just put that down a wee bit. So just want to sort of keep the colour in them too. Just give them a wee flash around there. Lovely. Okay, I'm just going to turn those off now as well, and then just let the whole thing kind of cool down for a wee while. And then we'll plate it up. So the yogurt's out of the oven and it's slightly cool. This doesn't have to be ice cold. You can put it in the fridge, but I quite like it, you know, when it's warm-ish, just at room temperature. So nice and wobbly there. And then we've got our apples that are cooked in the whiskey and the honey. So we just arrange these around the and you could do any fruit you like. The thing I love about this baked yogurt, you know, at this time of year we've got the apples, you've got blackberries, you have pears. You know, in the height of summer, this is lovely and really nicely chilled yogurt, and you could do it with you know, strawberries, raspberries, blackcurrants. So it's great, and it's great that we're going to have a local yogurt maker, because I think yogurt's one of my favourite things, just, you know, for savoury or sweet. It's brilliant. Okay. So there's our, and then we're just going to, so this honeycomb, just sort of cracked it into kind of a wafer there. So easier to eat as well. So we'll just stick that up on the pan there. And we're nice, do a nice big bit. No point in messing around with these things, is it? And there we are. There's our nice baked yogurt, soon to be chestnuts yogurt. We've got some honeycomb with the Korean honey, and we've got apples from my garden, and they're cooked with a bit of the honey and just a wee touch of the Bushmills whiskey. So there you are.